Good evening. My name is Chinasa Onyeje. I'm currently a family nurse practitioner, but I'm in school at Brandman University for DMP degree and psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner specialty. I'm going to be presenting on a personal plan for innovation and leadership in DMP role. DMP leadership role. The role of a DMP prepared nurse practitioner is to implement evidence into practice. She functions in roles of a change agent. She is trained to educate and convince others to buy into innovative ideas for change while providing guidance throughout the process. My current strength are integrity, hard work, good communication skills, mentor. I have precepted many students, nurse practitioners, and also new NP nurse practitioners. I'm a motivator and I'm courageous, even when it seems like all things are lost. I still continue to move on. My personal philosophy is my belief is to do the best good that is ever possible for all, more so to the patients, to instill hope and offer relief through my DMP role. In leveraging on my expertise in family nurse practitioner and the psychiatric mental health practitioner. Personal vision is to create access to quality healthcare for the underserved, to help them on their path to better health. My personal vision, I am committed to rendering consistent and quality healthcare to my population of interest using innovative, evidence-based practice to address the unique needs and values of my patients and their families. I plan to keep current in credentials. I will set up a reminder date on phone app for license and certification renewals. The DEA license is renewed every 3 years. CDS license is renewed every 3 years. NP license is renewed every 2 years. And ANCC NP certification is renewed every 5 years. My plan to move forward in broadening expertise or credentials. They include securing employment as a psychiatric nurse practitioner. That is the first thing that I would do. And then obtain 1 to 2 years of hands-on experience in the field. Then integrate family nurse practitioner with psychiatric nurse practitioner into private practice by year 2022. My plan to attend workshops, conferences with planned projections. I will attend the Psychiatric Congress Conference in September 10 to 13, 2020 in Nashville, and October 29 to November 1, 2021 in San Antonio, Texas. The base price is $650 for each of the conferences that I mentioned, excluding accommodation. Also, I will attend American Psychiatric Nurses Association Annual Conference in 2022. The price of that is about $799. In my local setting, which is Maryland, they have organization as well, Nurse Practitioner Association of Maryland, NPAM, that hosts conferences few times a year, and I plan to attend at least one annually. Research, policy change, funding, publication, literature review will be used for best evidence into practice. I would enroll for membership in Nurse Practitioner Association of Maryland, a membership in American Association of Nurse Practitioners, and There have been some policy changes that they advocated, and some of them have been passed into law. And three of those are Affordable Health Care Act of 2010, whereby patients can now go to the marketplace and bargain for insurance based on what's out there. The second one is veteran direct access to nurse practitioner care. Before, nurse practitioners didn't used to care for our veterans, but now since 2016, that it has been put into law, nurse practitioners and PAs can see veterans. The third one is a Comprehensive Addiction and Recovery Act. This was put into law on July 22nd, 2010. And this gives waiver to nurse practitioners and PAs who are qualified to prescribe buprenorphine for 5 years. I would also subscribe to medical journals or psychiatric mental health journals, such as journals, and buy books. The journals can be Audio Digest or NEI, Up to Date, Kaplan and Sadok textbooks, which I already have. Identify what is for fun and relaxation. I love yoga. Yoga exercise every evening with my son is what I currently do, and it's very relaxing. I read a lot. My family time is Sunday morning in church and evening games that we play, and that is also very rewarding. Family vacation will come into play. We do that at least 1 to 2 times a year. And movies on Saturday afternoon with friends or family. Needed resources to attain a balanced life. My needed resources will be evidence-based resources or guidelines that I will put into practice. Securing myself with malpractice insurance for financial protection, health insurance, quality time management skills with least and highest priorities assigned, calendar to set up due dates for tasks to avoid dumping and burnout. Essentials for personal fulfillment. Part of the essentials for personal fulfillment is to be contented with your position in life, getting adequate sleep and rest pattern, volunteering and goodwill donation to the needy, achievement of set goals. There is fulfillment in that when goals are met. Integration of personal fulfillment with the demands of life in practice. This will be where work-life balance comes into play, balancing work demands and schedule with personal or family life. Personal family vacation will take me away to a different environment that is relaxed and stress-free, and also participation in cultural community events exposes me to people of like minds, my peers, and the camaraderie. You cannot forget all your issues. So that will be a distressing type of activity that I would engage in. What I can sacrifice without sacrificing personal mission or vision. I can sacrifice enough time up to a point where I'm not taken away from my personal mission and vision. It is all about balance. My current resources include Advanced Practice Psychiatric Nursing Textbook, Current Medical Diagnosis and Treatment Textbook, Kaplan and Sadok's Synopsis of Psychiatry, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Health Disorder, Hippocrates Up to Date, and NEI Audio Digest. And here are my references. I thank you for listening. You have a great day. Thank you.